Hi guys, yeah, this is a update on my Stryker, the M1133 Stryker MEV vehicle. There's been a slight change of plan since the last time I showed it you. I'll just grab my pointy stick. I was planning on doing it with the doors open and everything else. The idea I had was printing off an interior, sticking it on the entrance of the doorway, having the door down. Mainly because I'd got the ambulance crew, the stretcher bearers and everything else. And they looked really cool. I thought, yeah, great. So I tried all that. It didn't look too bad. Until I assembled the crew. And all I'm going to say is, what a bag of shit, basically. The figures themselves weren't too bad, but it was the fact that when you look at the back of the box, you know what parts go where, which it's very basic because it's their figures, so obviously right arm, left arm, this and that and everything else, but everything was numbered up wrong. There were parts missing that should have been on the box, that were on the box, but when you look at the sprue, they don't exist. And not having any parts to make up the bits, I used some from Master Box, but they were smaller and they just didn't look right. And I thought, sod it. This was meant to be a quick build just before Christmas, which has turned into a build because of the idea. But anyway, by and by. So in the end, as it is now, I've shut the door, basically. Yeah. So anyway, but I've done the aerials. The aerials are now in place. You know, I'll just bring it up a little bit. The aerials, they're tied down onto each other. I've got a photo which shows the Medivac, and this is how the aerials were laid out on that one. So that's the way I've done the same. A short aerial at the back there, here, and 2 long aerials there. I've took a leaf out of Mr. Moore's, John Moore's thing, and I've put a tow cable, the cable on here. It's not as good as his, but it's not too bad. Yeah, the smoke dischargers. I've kept the driver, sorry, the commander. I have got the driver figure there. Just got to put his hands and stuff on, but I don't know whether to use him or not yet, because it means I've got to put him in there and just have that up a little bit so he can see. I probably will, but we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely using the commander there. I've got some stowage. Just bear with me a second, guys. I mean, I've got some little bits of stowage there that come with the kit. There are some cardboard boxes as well which you cut out, but I've also got this pack here of some nice resin stowage there, which I got from a show. I bought quite a few bags of it. It was there. Someone was selling it $1.50 a bag. It's not the best, but it'll do the job. You know, and a £1.50 a bag, I wasn't arguing. So yeah, so that's the plan. Put a bit of that on, strap it down, you know, in all the various places. I've got to make some straps, because basically what I'm going to do, these are going to go, you know, this will sort of go there and there type of thing. I'll get some straps to make some straps to strap that in. Yeah, and I shall probably put some of this, you know, once I've cleaned it all up and whatnot. Put them on and strap them down somehow and whatnot. But that's my plan anyway. The wheels are all ready to be. They're all on the. They're all here waiting to be painted. All the rubber wheels, took them all off now. So yeah, that's my next plan. So what I'll do is, instead of, I was going to make them separate videos, just an update, but what I'll do now is I'll stop this, I shall prime it, pre-shade it and everything else, come back, show you that, and then I'll do the next bit from there. Alright guys, I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Okay guys, right, I'm back. It's now had a grey primer coat of UMP primer grey. And then once that had dried, I then did the panel lines, whatever you want to call it, basically pre-shaded it in XF1. Just did all around the edges in the black, just to darken it down a bit. And then what I did is, in the centres, I then just give it a little spray of the XF2 white, just to, when I spray the green over it, then it'll should, fingers crossed, it should give you a variation on the green, you know, dark in the areas and lighter on the lighter bits. I did have a bit of an issue with my hairbrush at some of the bits. It did spit a little bit, but I don't think that's going to really matter. You know, there's a few bits like there, and a few little bits where it spat a little bit, but all in all, it should be okay. I've left the underside dark, yeah, like that. So, right, so that, like I said, is only short and sweet little bit. I'm then now going to spray it now in. Oh, and also, sorry, the wheels have all had the same type of thing. But now I'm going to give it a coat of XF67 NATO green. Give it a coat in that, and then we'll come back once that's done and dried, and I'll let you have a look at that. Alright guys, catch you in a minute. Okay guys, here we are again. Okay, green's on. I don't know if you can actually see the pre-shade and the highlight on the video. I'm not exactly sure whether it will come out or not, but it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, so that's just quickly showing you that. And now I'm going to gloss coat decal, and then I'm going to detail paint. Not necessarily in that order, but yeah, that's the next part of it. Yeah, so just quickly, this is just showing you that it's now had some paint on. Okay, right, that'll do for this bit. See you on the next bit. Alright, in a minute guys, bye. Okay, right, here we are then. This is going to be the last part of this this video. I've lost my pointy stick. Oh, there it is. It's had all its detail painting done. It's detail painted. I've gloss coated. I've decaled. Most of the decals you can't see, they're that small. It's all what you call it, points and the such. So yeah, the decals are on. It's been gloss coated out. Well, I put them on using Microsol Microset. It's been re-gloss coated, and that's where we are at the moment. So I shall take this round. It's still a bit tacky from the last gloss coat. It just needs to go hard, to be fair, but then I shall start on the actual weathering stage. So that's basically where we are now. This part has had some paint on it. I don't know if I'm going to use it yet, because I've seen some pictures with it on and some without it on. So we'll have to see. I might end up using it, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to have a look, see what I think, but that's with it on anyway. So I really must get a better turntable than this, to be fair. There's the back door. So yeah, and I've also now made a start on the driver and the commander. So that's now been started as well. So right then, that's it for this video. As I said, I think the next one that I do now will be on the weathering, as to where I am with the weathering. So yeah, so that's where I am so far with the Stryker. Alright guys, well that's it for me for this one. I'll catch you on the next one. Alright, bye.